This is new to me. I'm sitting in my room in my pajamas, doing something that I've always wanted to do, but I was always afraid to do. I don't know if you can see my feet are pattering on the floor, but all of my close friends and family, they know that I walk to the water every day and I sit down by where the dolphins are and I write something from the bottom of my heart. And I read books every day, I listen to podcasts, and I'm really engulfed in the personal growth and self-development. So I write every morning into my journal, focused like I would write it if I was writing a book. And I've written 2 already, and I'm working on my 3rd. And I just feel like this is a way to be a vessel and have God speak through me. So I'm gonna read my diary from this morning, and I hope that it helps somebody. Today I feel the weight of being human more than I have in a long time. Human beings, so much of what we carry has been taught to us. Worry, fear, anxiety, doubt, lack of faith, none of it was born with us. It was learned over time through environments and the stories that we were handed by the world around us. Today, I felt that pressure. I wanted to write this from a place of honesty, because if someone out there feels alone in their stress, their worry, alone in their fear of the unknown, maybe these words can act as a lighthouse, reminding them that they are not the only one trying to navigate through rough waters. Why do we worry so much? Because we're afraid that we won't be taken care of? Do we worry because we're terrified of making the wrong decision or not making one at all? Do we worry that the money won't come at the right time? Do we worry because deep down we fear that the higher power we pray to might not have our back? These thoughts are real, human, and honest. But as I've learned worry, I've also learned faith. I've learned trust. I've learned what it means to place things into God's hands while still getting to work with my own. I think many of us spend our lives obsessing over how things will happen instead of focusing on what we truly want. And when we become consumed with the how, we exhaust ourselves trying to force outcomes, carve impossible paths, and control every step of the journey. Meanwhile, God may have already prepared a path for us entirely. We spend our lives trying to climb mountains that faith was meant to move. So, today I want to remind you of something that I am also still doing this, reminding myself. Your worries begin to lose its power the moment you start speaking faith louder than fear. And whatever is circling in your mind today, whatever fear keeps replaying itself internally, remember that those thoughts are not your heart speaking. Fear is loud, but it is not always truthful. Instead, use the gift that God gave you, your words. Speak life into your future. Speak hope into your circumstances, and speak possibility into your situation. Be a possibilitarian. Stop rehearsing the story that you're afraid of and start declaring the story that you want to live. And as someone who feels the same emotions, I pray that today I choose faith over fear, and I pray that I use my words to create another life rather than feeding my anxiety. I pray that I stop worshiping worst-case scenarios and start trusting that God is already working behind the scenes in ways that I cannot yet see, aligning things for my highest good and creating outcomes greater than anything fear could have imagined. I'm proud of you for continuing forward, even when carrying these heavy thoughts. Go be the person who speaks to the mountain and watches it move, rather than spending a lifetime believing that you were meant to climb it. Something else that I want to say is that this is your sign to be kind to everyone you come in contact with. The world is going through it, and you don't know what people need. They may just need a little bit of love from you to feel human again. We have the power to change the world one person at a time through kindness. Go out and speak to that mountain today and tell it to move, and go be kind. I love you. You got this.